Well, welcome to day 29. Got one more day to go and then we'll still continue, but just in the guise of daily Zen. We'll start our practice today on our backs. And no props really needed for today, just as well you're saying, because you just laid down on your back. And as we lay here together, this little opening of our class, of our time together. Just rest your hands on your belly if that feels comfortable, or another place that feels right for you, even just underneath the ribs. So the purpose here to feel your body breathing. Body breathing. There's a rise and fall of the belly and the ribs. As each breath comes into your body, and as each breath goes out. Keeping that awareness of the breath, take a full body stretch and then a little wash of the legs from side to side as you bring yourself back to here. And then a little drawing in of knees to chest. A little hug and rock from side to side. A little bit of movement into body. Maybe a stretch up towards the ceiling of those legs, circle of the ankles. And then bring nose to knees, chin to chest, roll on up. We'll sweep straight away onto all fours and then come up into downward facing dog. So start to pedal out through those calves, Achilles and heel. Press down of the hands through the mat, the hips are high. Just letting that head, the head of yours, that beautiful head, full of all of those thoughts, just bobble between the shoulders. The yeses and nos, and maybe then the legs start to straighten-ish. It's your first time practicing for today. This can sometimes take a little time to find that length. Next breath in, you're going to step your left foot forward. Breathe out as the back knee drops, and then a slow little lift on up to Arjyanasana. I'm going to keep this class today low and slow. Breath out as the arms open. And on this next one, interlace fingers, base the spine, roll the shoulders back. Squeeze of that back glute cheek. Just keeping that little bit of muscle engagement around there. And sweep those little arms on up, big breath in. And then hands drop to mat, tap toes. Elevate the hips back into dog. And we'll just do that on the other side. We're just stepping right foot now, top of the mat, drop the left knee. Next breath in, reach the arms on up, Arjyanasana, and then just that little bit of movement through the front of the left hip there too. Little circle of the arms, circle of the wrists, pardon me. Open up through chest, any kind of intuitive movement that feels good. The arms back up, hands drop back to your mat, and we'll lift on up back into dog. Again, another little pedal. And this time we'll drop the left knee to the mat, open out to face the right long edge of your mat and come into a little modified side plank. Okay, so look up to the hand, look down, and then start to circle right arm down and around. So just using all of the range of the shoulders here, so rounding through the back body, looking and following the palm of your hand, your thumb. I'll just do one more big full circle there. I'm so pleased it's a sunny, sunny day today in Adelaide. And then up and open. Other side, going around. Big circles here. Good, and then sweep that arm back up towards the sky. A few little lifts and lowers of that right leg up and down. A little bit of hip, here he comes, abduction. Good, you've got another 2 more. I think you were wondering when was he going to come and join us. Here he is. And then drop that foot down, hands come back down, little tiger curl, a little bit of energy there. Press on back into dog, breath out. And then the right knee will drop down, we'll open out to the left long edge of the mat. Right hand drops, anchors down, so stack it. Elbow, shoulder, above the wrist. And then circle. Do that full body exploration. Big opening and down. Good work, Scat. Good work. Up and around. It's good. Reverse the circles, following the hand with your eyes. So see how much mobility can you get in the side body, back body, front body, all the body. And then hold. Start to lift and lower, left leg up and down. Gaze can be to that top hand or straight ahead or back down to your mat. Good, you've got a few more there. Nice. Little hold at the top. Now you've got to check all the things out, Papa. And then back down we go. Downward facing dog. Yes, good guys. We'll pedal out through those legs again. Nice. And then from here, high plank, find your strength. You can drop the knees if you need to. And then we drop the knees and lower down all the way to the belly. Little cobra, lift up. Press the tops of the feet into the mat, lower back down. Go a couple more, breath in as you lift. And down. One more breath in as you lift. And down. And then tuck the toes, press up, back into that plank, and then dog pose. Walk the feet towards the top of the mat, hands, and you come into the center of your mat. Just a little ragdoll over your legs here. Maybe a little sway from side to side, maybe a little snuggle to the puppy at your side. Yeah, Papa. And then a slow little traction as you roll on up to standing. Not there for too long. Big breath in, arms reach up. And then bow on down, forward, fold. Yeah. Nice. Little breath in, heart comes forward, and then step back, find your plank. Lower down slow. There's nothing like having a toy placed in between your shoulders to give you that beautiful scapular engagement and length, and then lower down. I think I'm going to be a little bit stuck now if I want to lift on up. Little cobras. And then lift back arm up into downward dog. You're going to step your feet back through the center, come down onto your seat, and we'll take a little forward fold. So like your Uttanasana top of the mat, but this time straight-ish strong legs. If your hamstrings are tight, bend the knees as much as you need. And then you can even use a labradoodle to help you come down towards your knees. A little belly scratch on the way down. Hands can rest on your shins or towards your toes. And Scout, that's beautiful. Can you just stay there? Yeah. You're like a little bolster dog. Yeah. Sometimes on some days, it doesn't have to be a full 30-minute, 45-minute, 60-minute practice to allow you the space and time to come back to yourself. And yoga is a system that is not just the asana, which is the postures, the physical postures. The true meaning of the word yoga is this yoking and this coming back to self, embodying the self. So we come back to the breath, we come back to the presence, the movement enables us to get there, to focus. And at the end of the day, we embody this pacing that we're in. This moment that we're in, these places and spaces that we're in. Take another breath in as you unfurl from that forward fold, and then just scoot your bum down towards the end of your mat-ish, and then we roll on down. Take a nice bridge pose just to reactivate back line of body. So feet about hips width apart, or sits bone. And then lift the hips on up with a little rolling bridge. Yeah. You can stay just like this with the arms stretched out down towards your heels. Or maybe you roll onto the outer edges of your upper arms. You squeeze the shoulders together. So with that length through the back body and that opening through the hips. Toes are pressing through the mat. Feeling a line of energy pull from the heels to the tips of your shoulders. And if it's available, you can take a little bind of the hands and reach that little bind of the hands towards those heels. Gaze stays looking directly upwards. Maybe the eyes soften. Suttubandha Savingasana. I got that right. I will check. And if I was wrong, put it in the show notes. When you're ready, release the hands and then slow motion. Lower down your bridge. Rolling down. Little hug of knees into the chest. A little hug and squeeze off the self. A simple little twist as we drop the legs to the left side and the right arm opens out. Drag those legs back through center. Take your twist to the right. Your left arm opens out wide. You bind the legs, whatever feels right for you. So yeah, it was simple. Remember, the path is about coming back to you and your skin. Just come out of that twist. Place your body with grace and care onto your mat. Let your legs just kind of wiggle out from the hips. Let your arms place on the side of your body. And just let yourself rest. Nothing more you need to do here, except honor and acknowledge this time you've taken here. Never selfish. Necessary. And when you're ready to start to welcome yourself back, send a little bit of movement down to your fingers and toes. Make a little circle at the wrists. Bring your awareness to your surroundings, where you are in space and time. Maybe blink the eyes open once or twice. Let them soften back down again. And then maybe soles of feet come flat to the mat. Oh, and you kind of make your way to a side and then up to seat. We'll just gently close our practice together today. Excuse me. We'll just close it with the hands resting on the body. Once more reconnecting with that beautiful gift of your breath. This invaluable resource that's always there for us to tap back into. This awareness of the body breathing and the awareness of being aware and awake to ourselves. Have a beautiful rest of your day.